Hey guys, Noor here once again with another video of Alan Wake the second. So last time, I think Saga was about to take a look at the body.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Alright. Oh, well. Ladies first, right? Thank you. Kind of spooky now. So apparently we're sharing this room.
Let's take a look at outpatient.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
okay.
What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't
Writing
make
on
it
the
out.
heart?
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Yeah, right?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
So this is what
It
happens
doesn't add up.
to your body if you are submerged into water.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Poor guy.
This looks like text.
More
A tattoo?
text?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Oh, okay.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body? Chest ripped open, something visible inside. Cause of death? Bruises defense. Okay.
Doesn't make sense.
Wound of victim. Alright. Submerged text under victim's skin. Oh, perfect. Ritual writings. Okay. Illegible words on heart.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Cauldron Lake murders.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But
Okay.
it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Alright, let's take a look inside. What a surprise. A wallet? No.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
That's a page.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a
What?
fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Wait a minute.
I have them right here.
Okay, this is becoming more interesting, guys. Honestly.
No, wait.
Wait a minute.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
No way. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting this at all, guys. What the?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
No way that just happened. My God.
I'll make you pay.
Shit. He's coming. No weapon. The page. page said to get into the light.
Okay, guys. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
I need to get into the light. Now.
Yeah, I'm in the light. Okay, we have a health bar. Bro.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
No way. He knows I'm here. I'm pretty... Okay, guys. Alright, I'm gonna run for it. Safe heavens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe heaven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Oh! No way. Oh god. Oh, okay. Alan Wake has jump scares and I was not aware of that. So I have to go get my weapon. But this thing just...
He can't see me in the light.
Safe. Okay, we...
Go.
Where's my gun? Grab the gun. Yeah, aim with this, shoot with this.
He vanished.
Please don't scare me. Please. End of chapter. Okay, we survived that jump scare. Just blew me away. And just go straight into the next step.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
I know,
We
Casey.
need to figure that out if we're
Trust
gonna do
me.
anything about it.
This is a
Somehow
super
we
weird
need to make
place.
sense of this.
We were attacked by a dead man. What happened to the sheriff? Yeah, what happened
Right
to the
before
sheriff?
things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
He freaking
Maybe the
vanished.
sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was
I'm sorry,
supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it.
Blinding this guy.
Now we can figure out a way forward.
Is this the work
The
of
victim of a
cult?
ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Kind of looks like
maybe.
that.
We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Okay. This is the
There's one of
sheriff,
pages on the floor.
and he's dead. Let's grab this page.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read your collected manuscripts pages in the mind place. Alright, let's visit the mind space. A
The
message.
victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Okay.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale. Was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
Back in the real world, if you're stuck or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the mine, please. Okay. Now, that's the monster. Nightingale. No, that's not Nightingale. That's another sheriff. We know that it's more than 100% Alan that's doing all of this.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
But I killed him, didn't I? Pretty sure I killed him. I killed Nightingale. Oh my god, okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys carry on.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing.
All right, Casey. We're done here.
They're a fine pair.
Yeah, those two, Thornton and his buddy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
None of my business.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
Okay, Casey.
Think we'll actually find
Wait for me.
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
What are you looking at? Or I swear this town.
Merceda won't roll over on the issues. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit. Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
All right, let's go.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him?
Okay. So
His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
yeah, right. So Casey's kind of related to all of this. Maybe in the first game. I don't know. It's starting to get complicated, that's for sure. Okay, so it's getting nighttime. Part 2. Chapter 2. The Heart. Are we
The page
looking
says
for
Nightingale's
Nightingale's
in
heart?
something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
Hey, that's a nice motorbike.
I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
Okay, we have a gun
Let's
now.
start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this. Or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening
Okay,
here.
got a couple
A
options
world
here.
operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Yeah, we have to solve the case. That's why you're here, Saga. But it's becoming more of a horror story more than anything else. We gotta be careful. Alright, Casey. Lead the way. It is beautiful now.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
You're right.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Let's go and talk to these guys.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet
Koskela.
you. And yes,
Koskela.
Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here.
Oh, is it?
Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy.
I'm
name
actually
it,
kinda
we
busy.
Probably got it.
Right? What about
is
you?
this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Bro, this guy?
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between
Okay.
your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that.
It's kind of becoming a
The sweater's
little bit
just something to
awkward
remember
now.
her by.
I think
That's
we're
all for now.
probably done talking with these guys. Kind of sketch. It was a long
Let's
conversation.
get to the murder site, Casey.
Let's
A lot of
keep
things about this
going.
case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
Sheriff Breaker
He
was
about
dead,
to
wasn't
give
he?
you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Alright, more investigation.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Got a couple of footprints.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Okay, tense music. Probably should have my gun out.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence.
Why?
Nightingale isn't far.
Why? Why? Bro, I'm not ready for this. Literally, like, nah, man. Nah, man. Which is Lado? Okay. What's that?
Seems like it's reacting to the light.
It's a huge tree.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can...
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay, I thought something would have been behind me. Let's take a look at these.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Let's see what we have here.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Well, of course.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head.
Bro, this
Next
is...
stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? I need to find the witch's hut.
Let's see if we can find this without dying, perhaps. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fight Nightingale again. Perhaps this way. Well, these are the footprints that we came from. Maybe up here?
This is the witch's hut.
Oh, we did.
Thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Casey, be
I found
careful.
another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Okay. This is the witch's hut. Let's read a bit. No, nothing to read about. Alright guys, you know what? We are gonna call it a day for now. Hope you guys are enjoying the jump scares. I was not expecting this at all, but hey, if you have liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe, share with some friends, comment down below if you guys are enjoying this one. And as always, this has been Noori, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.